How am I going to start this thing out of focus?
It's because I sat down, huh?
Dumb.
Look, wait, stop. Watch when I sit down.
All right. Sorry. Sorry about that.
All right.
My goodness. All right. Let's see. 1 second. Let me get my chat like I need to, because these old eyes can't see.
We have made it. And I lost my paper.
All right. Let's see. We've got Zen Incense Shop. Kate, our dear friend from Kate's Kitchen. Built on the Rock Homestead. Firefly Farm. All of the Things Acres. Where to Begin Homestead. And I think that's it so far. All right.
Is that it?
Hello. Well, that's all who's chatting at least. Good to see you guys.
It looked like there was more people in there. I guess everybody's chatting a lot.
Hooga Homestead. Shelly on the Pine Tree Hill. We passed through Shelly's, well, through the area at least this past week. Bayou Dawn, hello. So
we passed through a lot of places this past week.
Quite a busy week.
Since our last live stream, we went to Arkansas.
Well, right the day before our last live stream last week, we went over to it's Life in the Up. Life in the UP is here. We went over to Global Wildlife. We put out that video. That was awesome. A whole lot of fun.
Something all over here.
And that's over on the other end of Louisiana, north of Hammond. So that was lots and lots of fun. Black's Tropical Homestead, good to see you. So we did let you guys know that. And then we went to Arkansas, which was a blast. We went, we drove up on Thanksgiving Day. We went up to, it was near Pine Bluff.
It was near a lot of stuff.
Where our friends Susan and Wayne live. That's who we were going to see. And the trip there was good and bad with the trip. Great because on Thanksgiving Day there was little to no traffic the entire way, which was about
Abby
6.5 hours ish.
Oh, we made it almost 7.
Yeah, Abby drove a good bit of it actually. She took a couple of turns, and the downside of it was there was little to nothing open to eat on the way. We managed to find one McDonald's that was open.
There were several that were closed.
Yeah, most everything was closed, which is like good.
Even
that's
fast
a good
food,
thing.
Yeah.
For them to be closed so that their employees can be home with their families on a holiday. I like that.
Yep.
It was just something that we didn't plan for, so it kind of stunk. But we managed. And then for lunch, we managed to find a Brookshire Brothers grocery store that was not quite closed yet.
No, so, it was closing within about an hour.
So we were able to get some deli food there, and we didn't want to eat too much though because we knew that Susan was cooking a big smorgasbord, and she did. Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Heirloom Permaculture just said that you're a member for 3 months.
Cool.
Congratulations. Oh, I think that may be because that you may have earned a new badge. Maybe.
Possibly. Yeah.
I'm not sure why it alerted us like that.
Okay, where to begin said that we have a box coming on Friday for the giveaway.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
So
the Lala Farm, good to see you. It's okay that you can't stay long. I'm glad you stopped by. East Tennessee Preparedness.
That's hard to say.
Is that? This may be your first time here. I know I've seen you many times.
I was going to say I recognize that name.
In Sean's live streams for sure.
That's what it is. Okay.
It's a highlight chat or something.
Okay. Kate. I drip. What?
I'm not sure what that means.
I,
Maybe you should see a doctor. Just
wow, Brett.
okay.
I drop in when I'm not at work. I kind of figured that was a typo, but
sorry, I'm just having fun with it.
I was not gonna go there.
I'm doing
Okay.
Honey Badger's Homestead. Good to see
Kate says she has some things ready to box up and send to.
Cool.
We did some hunting. We did
well, we ate very well Thanksgiving evening. And then we got some rest. Look, we stayed for free. The hospitality was out of this world. Okay. But the bed, we're used to a nice firm king size bed. And we went over there and it was a very soft full size. So we were like,
yeah,
which is, it's not bad. I mean, we're married after all, but
it was different. Pretty,
So anyhow, we got up at 4 the next morning.
Yeah.
And went out to the deer stand.
And it was 27 degrees and I froze.
Yeah, me too.
To not see a single deer that morning. We went back.
We did. We saw 3.
Oh, that's right. Running. That was that morning.
But what it was, the placement of the stands, the deer were in, so it wasn't a safe shot, even if they had stopped long enough to get a good shot. My sinuses went nuts.
Yeah.
Up there. So did Amy's, so did Abby's, and I think so did Chloe's, our Chihuahua. And now I'm kind of recovering now.
Yeah.
Ben's over acres, love your name.
You just like saying it.
Yeah. So
Saturday.
So Friday we did the deer hunting. You and Susan went out in the afternoon as well.
And yeah, we stayed till dark and froze again.
Wayne and I stayed back at the house and we took naps.
They serenaded everybody with their face noises. That's what Walter said.
Hey, Miss Patty,
said y'all were playing face music.
Oh gosh. Maranatha, 5 Virgins Purple.
Hey, Miss Patty.
So Saturday was the big deal. That was, and the thumbnail, if you saw it before you clicked it to come into the live stream, that was one of the scenery photos that we took from Garvin Woodland Gardens in Hot Springs.
Yeah.
We had so much fun, and we were so sore by the end of it, though. Wayne,
we walked and walked.
What was it? About 5 miles?
The whole thing was supposed to be a little bit under 5 miles, but I don't know.
We didn't even get to do the whole thing because we ran out of daylight.
Right. And I felt bad for Susan.
Big dreams.
Susan is like about this tall. Okay. So.
And she's got a bad knee.
I know, but okay. But like she takes 3 steps to my 1 because her legs are so little. So
this is true.
I'm telling y'all, my legs were killing me. So I know hers were just absolutely horrible.
She was doing everything she could to keep up.
At one point, we were pushing her uphill. It was kind of funny.
Wayne was pushing her. Oh, but we had such fun.
It was a blast.
And it was so beautiful this time of year. With all the fall colors in the foliage.
All the camellias were in bloom.
Yeah. There were waterfalls, and there was a koi pond, and they were decorated for Christmas. And I didn't get enough photos and video to put together a video. We just enjoyed it. So I hope you guys can forgive us for that.
Says I'm 9 minutes behind. I don't know why YouTube has been doing that. I've been having trouble staying
on my phone. I can't go. I can't see what's exactly live. It's always 5 seconds behind at the
Yeah,
least.
it's weird. Oh, thank you, Kate. Yeah, it was an interesting and fun weekend. Although I will say Arkansas is way colder than here.
It felt like it.
It felt
It
way
really
cold.
wasn't
I think
degrees wise, wasn't.
no, but I think it was some of it was because when we drove through that cold front. So it was a drastic change from here to there. I don't know.
By dawn, the the Chinese tallow trees. We call them chicken trees or popcorn trees. Those have really pretty fall colors. Now they are a nuisance tree to most people, but for beekeepers, we like to keep them around. Let's see, Minded Body Co. and Bub at Getting Started on Homesteading.
Sunday we headed home.
Sunday we headed home.
Yeah, and we
left an hour late because of the Southern goodbyes. You guys know what I'm talking about.
don't even blame it on me because you and Wayne were talking too.
I was. And Susan's dad, Mr. Walter,
Yes.
he came out, sat on the porch with us, and had some coffee, and was just telling stories. It was great. It was an amazing trip.
Yeah.
We really needed it. It had been 2 years since we took any trips, so. Oh, sumac.
While we were sitting in the deer stand, I got some good news from your nanny.
Yeah, my nanny and okay, I'm gonna go full Cajun on you. My nanny and my parent. That's my godparents. They texted to say
they put a deposit down on a new mobile home. So
which they desperately need.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that for over a year since the storms.
Michigan Daffodil, good to see you.
That was exciting. And what day was it we got to go? We got to go one day this week.
Oh, that was Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
We went to see the lot model.
Yeah, we got to go see what their new house is gonna look like, and we've been measuring out things and where they're gonna put it, and
I'm really excited
where they have
for
room
them.
for it.
They're presently they are in a 1980 model single wide mobile home, and it has been through so many hurricanes.
What's been lived in too.
I have been so scared that we would come back and they wouldn't be there, and I don't even want to think about it. Garden Josh, good to see you. So let's see.
Sunday, I got Monday, I got the call from Kate.
Five Virgins, if I could highlight your comment, I would. We need to pay extra attention to that. Flee the cities. Time is running out. Get your preps in order. Indeed.
Monday, I got a call that Kate's husband David passed away, and that was a hard day. And it's been hard since, and I will not cry.
We don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that tonight.
Nope. I don't have any more details. Kate is in the chat. It's been a pretty rough week for her, I know. But she is planning to go live on her normal time on Sunday at 1 p.m. Central. So if she has any more details, she will be the one to let you know. So I know that she's having a really, really rough time right now. So please respect Kate, and please by all means give your prayers, give your condolences, things like that. But other than that, let's respect her privacy and
right.
Give her some time to mourn and grieve. That's a tremendous loss for all of us.
We're certainly grieving with you, darling.
Yeah. I've had a few people ask about arrangements and things like that, I'm going to post Kate's PayPal. For those of you that feel led to help, I personally feel that, a donation of some type financially is better than flowers or trees or plants or anything like that. So, if you feel the need to help, her PayPal information is in the chat now. And that's one way that we could help as a community. That's something that we can do. And another thing, if you can't financially give, that's fine. Thoughts, prayers, kind words, anything like that.
Right.
We love you, Kate.
Most definitely.
I will not cry. Mm.
All right. So we don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that. We can meet at Kate's live stream on Sunday.
Kate will be live Sunday at 1 p.m. Central.
Oh, we loved Arkansas.
Yeah.
We
Our prayers are definitely with you, Kate.
So I think I was pretty much done. We had so much fun. I had never seen mountains before. We live in a flat land.
It was really cool watching.
I've been hills is the most
been
I had
through
seen.
the Ozarks, and I've been up to Branson, and I've traveled quite a bit over my lifetime. It was really cool to watch Brett and Abby's reaction of, whoa,
Yeah,
wow, do you see that?
They had the scenic overlooks, and there was lakes and wooded areas, and I didn't get any pictures or video of the whole children's area. Abby and I, we spent some time there.
Y'all should have seen this big old kid.
I am too old and too big for that, but I sure was in the treehouse. I went through a little cave with the stairs, the stone stairs that come out the top.
He wedged his big butt.
I surely did.
Through a hole in some rocks.
Surely
if he'd have gotten stuck and we'd had to call the fire department, it would have been hilarious.
Hey Warren, good to see you.
Are we thinking we'll have a harsh winter this far south? Everything is pointing to that direction. The trees are dropping lots and lots of acorns, which is a sign of a harsher winter. The squirrels are like ravishing all the pecans and acorns and whatever they can. That's another sign of a harsh winter.
Good to see you, Christy.
Thank you, Henry, for continuing to post Kate's PayPal. Appreciate that. Because I'm slow. I got it once and I did good doing it that way, so y'all bear with me. Henry is my backup tonight. What's the other thing we talked about? That was a sign of winter.
I don't know. I remember the acorns and the squirrels harvesting.
Yeah, there was something else, and I don't remember what it is. But the sign, I've been reading the Farmer's Almanac, and those things
Cajun Homestead
were mentioned.
Good to see you, Bill.
There was something else, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, it's driving me nuts now.
Well, some people like cut into the persimmon seed.
Right.
We haven't done that.
Smoky Mountains. I have been to the Rocky Mountains.
No, I haven't been to the Smoky Mountains. What is the Hot Springs is the bottom tip of the Ouachita Mountains, they said. I didn't know that was a mountain range.
No. It was Ouachita Lake, but
all right, whatever.
It's the bottom of the Ozarks.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. Look, I've only seen a few mountains. The only mountain we have here is the trash dump. So, I mean,
Shelley says, I know it's going to be a bad winter because the fall has been mild. Well, Merry Christmas to you, Christian.
I'm concerned, but at the same time,
Okay, Bayou Dawn says we saw tons of geese fly over for the first time in years. I've been hearing geese, and
we've had geese
I've
fly
seen a
over
few.
quite a bit.
But that reminds me of something
Not
else
trashed up, right?
that I've been noticing. Uh-oh. Are we buffering? Chloe's making that chair rock and make noise. Okay, East Tennessee says 5 by 5. All right, so yeah, something that we've been noticing is in the skies is an unusual amount of military aircraft. Unusual, like
Just for seconds, yeah.
I saw a pair of way up high fighter jets.
I saw
And
three
she
of them
saw
the day
three, so that makes total of 5.
before.
Today we saw a big old jumbo.
It had to have been a cargo plane because there was no windows down across the sides of
And
it.
it was low.
It was so low you could see that there were no windows.
There's been helicopters, and it's just been weird. It's like it caught my attention.
Well, the helicopters are normal. We see the airman thing pretty often because we're at the halfway point between, or we're midway point, I should say, between Lafayette and Lake Charles, which are bigger cities. But as far as the fighter jets and things like that, the big cargo planes. Now we normally see the cargo planes if they're working on them right there at Chenault, because Chenault is not very far from here. You can tell there's a pattern. They spin, and you'll see it over and over and over again. This one was just really low. It was way lower than anything I've seen coming from Chenault, and it was headed towards Chenault. I don't know.
I want to say hi to Sherry Leach, Pathways Homestead, and Little Frenchie in Big Texas. Welcome to the stream.
Michigan said, I've heard loud planes late at night off and on for a few weeks. Never hear planes late at night. Yeah, it's I don't know. The air traffic has been a little odd. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I remember sitting here and I heard the second round of fighter jets. I was sitting here drinking coffee with Danny, and I remember asking him because I got up and went and looked, and I saw the two out the front door, and
I did that.
Thank you. And I remember asking him. I said, "Hey, since you watch the local news, have you seen anything about a air show coming up lately? Because I've seen several of those fighter jets and stuff, and normally the only time we see that is when I
forgot about that.
What was the Angels?
The Blue Angels.
Blue Angels were here. We saw the fighter jets, but that was in formation doing tricks, and that was pretty cool.
Bill at the Cajun Homestead says, "I'll check it out. I work there." I forget. I always forget. He works at Grumman.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did I not know that?
I did. I always forget.
That's why. Because you have never said anything.
So Big Dreams Homestead, I noticed you changed your name to Big Dreams Tiny Budget. I like that. Grammy Karen, good to see you.
Captain Crazy is playing chess with the military units again. Yeah.
F5s and F22s. See, I don't know the models well enough.
Plane, helicopter.
I know fighter, cargo, bomber. Like there's some that really stand out in my memory, like the SR-71, and
okay, I know plane, helicopter. The basics.
The Concorde has a unique
I've seen enough though of the helicopters flying over. I can tell you if it's oil rig chopper that's going in and out. Bringing
Did we get a package from Grandma Karen?
the
Oh.
tea towels.
We did. Yeah, we showed them off last week. We sure
Yes.
did. Thank you so much.
Well, I lost track of what I was.
I'm sorry.
I did it to myself.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, their Air Force planes mosquito spraying. They did that in our area after Laura too, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. You don't remember me fussing and cussing because they were doing that before dark.
Yeah, that's not good for beekeepers. Hey, Christine Beetle. Hello and welcome.
Digs Outdoors. Welcome. That's a new one. Right?
Yeah, I forget where I met Diggs. Probably Sean. And we meet everybody in Sean's live stream, North Shore Superior. We meet our neighbors.
I know.
In Sean's live stream.
What else did we do? I made sauerkraut yesterday.
Yes. And I can't wait.
Well, okay. I made 2 different batches. I made one with just cabbage, just plain sauerkraut. And the second batch, I added some carrots, and I think I added too many carrots, but they're bright orange. But when I call it beating up the cabbage. I don't really know. Pounding it, but to get it fermenting and stuff. But
you gotta moosh it.
When I was doing that, y'all, I had freaking carrots everywhere. There was orange stuff in my living room. I don't know how it got way over there, but Danny was here, and he was. It was hilarious for him.
Hi Hans,
because there was carrots and cabbage flying all over the place.
Been to Noah's Ark in Kentucky. It is in Kentucky, and I would love to go. I haven't been yet. It's the Ark experience.
I may have to. Yeah.
Is it time to burp it?
No. I have a little too much liquid in this one, which I was afraid of.
Yeah, I've seen an awful lot of Black Hawks around here, but that's not really anything new for us. I see those pretty often. Now I have seen them flying in pairs though.
Mine's too much hot because I put my hands on it. Be there in a second.
Michigan Daffodil's asking if anyone knows a channel that makes wood rolling pins. I'm not sure.
Samson used to, but I
don't know if he's still doing that. Samson Farms. He had a lathe, and he was doing. Broussard Homestead. Good to see you.
Gorgeous work, gorgeous stuff though. I don't know. I don't know if he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
We haven't talked to him in so long.
I don't know if he's still active on YouTube.
I checked a while ago. He had a video like 3 months ago.
Oh.
It was a short video. But like the one before that was like 11 months ago. So.
Yeah, you're right. Bayou Dawn. It was tough for us on this end of the state as well. The freeze in February is what she's talking about.
Oh, yeah. Well, they should be used to the freeze.
We were
like, she's up in Michigan.
No, Bayou Dawn.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Michigan Daffodil.
No.
Like, she lives in the sub-zero weather.
We were only out of power though here at our house for 4 hours, which the little space heater behind me did just fine to soak up that time.
I don't know why. I added too much liquid to them. I squeezed out too much liquid, I should say.
Yeah, Bayou Dawn is south of New Orleans.
Yeah.
So way down there.
All right, now that I have planted stuff everywhere again.
So, okay, well, you're coming with that, so I'm not going to get started on something else.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
This one is regular cabbage. Just cabbage and salt. That's it.
And as it ferments, it's going to look a little darker than what it is now.
A little bit, yeah. It'll start bubbling. Hopefully by tomorrow or the next. Oh, I have some bubbles.
Oh.
There's a little bit of bubbling happening.
Bub says Samson Farmers on break now. They need prayers. So we will definitely add them to the prayer list then.
I need to reach out to Nathan. This is the new one that I made. I think I added a little bit too much carrot to it. Don't tilt.
Oh, yeah. This looks like there's quite a bit of carrot in there.
Yep. I used what I had, and I think there was like 6 whole carrots. What is this ratio of salt to cabbage? It is the whole head of cabbage, and let me make sure I'm right. I think it's a tablespoon of salt. Yep. A small head of cabbage. You can use either red or green cabbage. About 2 pounds of cabbage, and it is a tablespoon of fine grind salt.
So, do you mash the cabbage? Couldn't think of cabbage in a bowl.
Yep. Bowl or pan or whatever.
You add the salt in there while you're mashing.
No. As I'm cutting I shred the cabbage as thin as I can get it with a knife. I don't like using a cheese grater. I did that the last time and grated my fingertips. So this is not organic cabbage. This is from the store cabbage.
It was the on sale cabbage.
Yeah, the on sale cabbage. But I like using homegrown cabbage. We just didn't do any this year. Shred the cabbage, and as I'm putting like the shredded cabbage into the bowl, I'll make a layer and then sprinkle a little bit of the salt. Add another layer of cabbage, sprinkle some salt, all the way through. And then when I'm finished cutting, I'll mix it by hand. I just kind of mix it the best that I can to incorporate the salt throughout.
I'm fascinated. I'm watching it bubble.
And then it then you start pounding the cabbage, and that's a process. That really is, and until it's like juicy and it starts making its own juice at the bottom of it.
So you pound it in here?
No, in a bowl. Once it starts to become juicy, then you put it in the jar and you pack it down into the jars.
Okay. I was obviously not here yesterday when she did this.
When you pack it into the jars, then you'll start seeing the liquid rise.
Okay. All right.
And I have to actually pour some of the liquid out and back into the bowl because it made a lot more than what I needed. But this is an entire head of cabbage.
Oh, it made a quart?
In one jar.
Okay.
1 quart jar, yeah. Now this is, this one made 1.5 quarts because I added 6 carrots. If I would have followed the other recipe in that book that I found later, and only added like 1 or 2 carrots, then I probably could have fit it all in one jar. But
so I came home this morning asking, well, do you have any cabbage left over? Because I want some coleslaw, and there was none.
Sorry. Big Dreams was asking. She said I have on sale cabbage in the fridge right now. It's in season, so it's cheaper right now.
Lake Ferry Prepper and Jesus are here,
and that's why I try to pick it up. I can start your cabbage now since you're in Louisiana. Yeah, I could. I just don't have room right now in the garden, and we have a lot going on. Well, we have a lot going on because we're helping his godparents.
So, if you remember, some of you may, we had a bridge across the little bayou. We call it's a gully. Canal, whatever. Canal is man-made. This is natural. That's by definition. But anyway,
And the pond is a lake
Mary
by
Beth, good to see you.
definition. So, Rachel, she likes to correct me.
So
Can't see the bottom of it, it's a lake.
We had a homemade bridge that me and my godfather had worked on. Well, you helped and whatever. Granny Karen, it's not too much. Oh, thank you, Granny Karen. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Yes, do not use iodized salt. Good point, Miss Patty, Tinker's wife. It is not iodized salt when you're fermenting. I use just regular salt. You can use like a sea salt or anything like that, but I just use regular salt. We buy non-iodized salt.
So the bridge, we had a homemade bridge.
Sorry.
It was it's 6 foot wide by 60 foot long. Okay, and it was strong enough to drive mowers and four wheelers across. Not large enough for a vehicle or tractor, but it was nice. And Hurricane Delta last year, which was the second major hurricane that hit us in 2020, Delta caused flooding here. And when it was flooding so severe that it actually lifted and floated the bridge because there's a whole lot of wood on that bridge. It floated it, and when it did, it followed the pilings up out of the ground. And when it rested back down, everything was laid over. And so now instead of doing like this, the bridge does this. And my godfather, bless his soul, he's in his 60s and he's determined that he can still do stuff, and he really can't, or shouldn't be at least.
He's coming to terms with it.
He's still driving his four-wheeler across this thing, and it's really not that safe. So what we've been doing is a little further down, probably, I don't know, 20 yards over, we started clearing another spot for a new bridge in that area of the canal. And I said canal. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's there's trees and underbrush and stuff like that. So we didn't expect to do it, but in 2 afternoons we've got it ready.
Don't move your chair.
To start building a bridge. We didn't expect it to be done that quick. So.
Big Dream said, "Don't feed your dog fried cabbage and bacon. His innards are squeaky clean."
Canal makes sense to me. Yeah. I mean, it's interchangeable. We say canal, bayou, gully. I grew up calling it a gully. It's just, it's a big ditch is what it is.
Yeah, so, it's a big ditch.
Typically, the amount of water that's in there.
It's 60 foot across.
Typically, the amount of water that's in there is probably the width of this table, which is, you can't see the table. So it's probably 5-6 foot wide and only about a foot deep. That's typical. But the air up to the high bank is probably another 10 foot before it floods over and quite wide.
It is a drainage catch. That's what it does. It drains.
On a map, it's called the unnamed East Fork of the Lacassine Bayou.
A gully has no water. Wow. Well, our gully has like a little bit of water.
Well,
Chloe, Kate's asking me how Chloe is doing. Chloe is fine. She made the trip really well to Arkansas. I was pretty impressed.
She slept a lot.
Yeah, but and she was a little antsy while we were there. I think a lot of it was she was afraid we were gonna leave her.
Yeah.
So she was a little edgy, but
it was a new place.
Yeah.
And we were all very welcomed.
If it's unnamed, I think Chloe. It needs a name.
Bayou Broussard.
Hey, Sean, welcome.
Good to see you, buddy.
Isn't there a movie called Fern Gully? Yeah.
There is.
Whatever you can for a family of 4, you would need 1,500 jars for 1 year prep.
Yeah, I could see that. I trust you.
A lot of jars.
Yeah, I mean that's if you're not gonna purchase anything canned.
Right.
You're gonna do it all yourself. I
Right.
would imagine.
It's time to name your ditch. I should not have read that out loud.
That's Bub.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get some more coffee.
like I thought it as I was reading it,
Because I
and
need it.
yeah. Wow, but yeah, I'm working on. I've got the cabbage fermented. Oh, Homestead Bayou, that would be another one. Broussard Bayou or Home Bayou. We're gonna have to see if we can like file that with the police jury and see if they'll.
Well,
they'll
the
go
trouble
for it.
is, it doesn't actually cross what we own
Right,
doesn't touch it.
right.
The property that it's on actually belongs to my godfather.
I've got the fermenting going. Oh, I wanted to do fermented garlic and honey, and I may do some of that.
I'd like to do all sorts of stuff like honey butter, which, can you guess how to make honey butter? Guess what's in honey butter?
Honey and butter mix.
That's it.
I mean, that's really not difficult. I talked to I was able to talk to Rachel this week. I got to call Michigan Daffodil on the phone this week and talk to her for like 2 hours. It was great because like our conversation went so well. It was I don't know. I guess nerve-wracking at first, thinking, what is she gonna think of? What is she, not thinking that she sees me every week on a live stream. And but like we picked up the phone and talked for 2 hours like we've known each other our entire life and never missed a beat. It was fantastic. And I was able to talk to Rachel. That's a Garden for Cheap. Her grandson turned a year old on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
A year
Little
old.
Logan.
Gosh, couldn't believe it. It's crazy.
Do I have a strong accent?
A little bit, but I was expecting like way different. I don't know.
Oh, don't forget your other books or your books to show off.
Oh, they're my books? Cool.
Well,
you ordered one and I ordered one, but apparently now they're my books. Yes, I don't think I have an accent, but then again, I guess
Sean, by all means, you have the power.
Christmas music, dude. We just got out of Thanksgiving. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't mind Christmas music in December. It's when they start. Yeah, but when they start Christmas music and Christmas decorations and all this stuff, and like it's like, man, Halloween is next week.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a you. Sean in North Shore. Sean in Canada. He has a really, really strong accent.
There you go.
On certain words. I have a stronger accent on the phone than on YouTube.
Nisi, good to see you.
Thank you for
That's
that,
so
Nisi.
thoughtful. Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow. Christmas decor hits the stores in late August, pushing school supplies and Thanksgiving up and out. That's crazy.
That's probably about right for here too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's way too early, and then people are so. By the time December gets here, it's like, oh, are we still listening to this?
You know that is.
What?
It's the Cajun term. The rear end of a raccoon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was trying to fill in the blanks. It took me a second to realize they were blanks, and then I had to fill them in. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's for Inside Kate's Kitchen. Is that the right one?
Yes. Yes. Inside Kate's Kitchen is Kate's previous channel that she
Oh,
that's
no, that's not right.
Hang on.
I hope nobody sent. Okay, that's the wrong link. So I'm going to go ahead and unpin that.
Yeah, why? You didn't pin the one I posted. Hang on. And where'd my chat go? Paste. Okay. Brett, try that one.
Okay.
That's it.
That's the one. Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to pin that one now. Okay, so somehow or another.
Thank you, Nisi, for letting me know that.
There. Okay, now we're good.
All right. I hate the commercialism. That's just it.
Oh, hey, Life with Linda.
We don't do Christmas shopping. And I say that. Thank you, Nisi. We don't buy each other gifts. I don't buy my kids gifts. If they feel the need to, then they're more than welcome to. But a lot of times we do stuff with each other or for each other.
Mm-hmm. Like one of my favorite gifts that I've gotten. It's hanging on the wall next to my bed. It's Rachel from Garden for Cheap, handmade a scroll. And
you want me to go get it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it'd be easier to show you than to tell you.
I still love it.
Handmade, and it's awesome. Hey, Bigfoot Prepper, good to see you, buddy.
It's okay, I'm not leaving you.
Hopefully the camera doesn't lose focus since you.
Oh yeah.
It looks good. This thing, look at this, guys. Totally handmade, and all of this is like a leather, like a faux leather, I think. And then there's like the wood dowels, and she painted all this hand done.
Oh, and she put the whole thing together.
The entire thing, totally from scratch. I love it, and I especially like the fact it's got a black flag.
I'm gonna put it right here for now.
Okay.
We can bring it back in the bedroom later. But he does. It's hanging next to his side of the bed.
One of my favorite Christmas gifts.
We've done photo. My sister made a photo collage for each of us 1 year.
Oh yeah, that's
of like all the kids.
Yeah.
We've done calendars. I made superhero capes for the boys 1 year, like all hand sewn, and the little mask to go with them.
Yeah.
For the girls, we did baby doll diapers. I made like the whole kit. They had the diapers and the little. I used.
Didn't you make like little wipes?
It was wipes, but I used the little flannel receiving blankets, and I cut little baby wipes and put those in a little. I sewed a little box together, and it's cool. It's fun. It's fun to do gifts. Yours and Sean's accents are about equal in the keywords. Okay, they're talking about the whole pasta,
such as
pasta and filet.
Catfish filet.
I really like the handmade gifts. They're more personal. They're thoughtful. It takes time, but things don't have to cost a lot.
Dawn says she did prep gifts. That's a good idea.
That's awesome. Most of our family members
So
call me crazy if I do prepping gifts.
it looks like our giveaway won't be happening for a while because we're still not quite at 4,500 subscribers, but we will still do the big giveaway when we hit 5,000. I would like to see it before the end of the year, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. No sweat. Only a little disappointed. But
It's going to happen. It's just not going to happen by the end of December, which is fine. There's a whole lot.
You goofball.
Are you hiding it? No.
No, I showed it.
Oh my goodness. I bought myself Christmas gifts this year. No.
So Bub, what kind of underwear do you like? Depends.
We don't really buy ourselves anything for Christmas. We like
Each other.
little stuff. Yeah. Throughout the year, if we want something, we'll save up for something, And this is one of those somethings. These are the books I was telling you guys about last week, and they came in like when we came home. They were here. So this was great. These books are amazing.
Oh, that is so cool.
That. 3x5 cards, some scriptures, verses, and recipes from that's an awesome idea. That's great. Wait. No long johns for Bub. Wow. But this book is pretty amazing. It's got over 800 different plants. It lists the medicinal uses for them. I'm only about like a quarter of the way through, and I'm just kind of.
You get some herb books, and they tell you, well, like for example, elderberry. Like they'll give you an overview. Like elderberry is good for fever reduction and viral, antiviral and antibacterial, but it doesn't really tell you like how to use it. These books do.
Yeah.
In detail.
Like I found out all kinds of different use goldenrod. We have a field full of it. I just I wasn't sure exactly how to use it. So that's kind of why I have the books. That's why I wanted the books. I was looking for elderberry and
I thought I recognized it. It's called
echinacea, yeah. Elderberry is in here. I saw it. But apparently I can't find it in alphabetical order. It is in here. And in front of the book, there is the table of contents, obviously. And that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But
there's so much knowledge in this book, in these books.
And
they have lots and lots of books.
This one is like, I don't know what to even call it. Herbal reference guide. Okay. And then like it goes into detail if you have digestive issues, and then it goes into like abdominal pain, and it lists all the different herbs that can help and their page numbers on where to find it. It's a great reference. It's amazing. So these were on sale for Black Friday. That's why I went ahead and ordered them. They're normally $37 for the book. And if you order it from their website, you get the book plus a digital copy of the book for the same price. Now it is the $37.99, I think it was, plus $10 shipping.
Oh, Patty's asking if we have a link to the books.
I can find one real quick. I do have a link in my phone because I sent them to Henry a little while ago. Let's see.
I still have the thank you page open on my browser.
I have that in email. I don't think the sale is still going on those. They were 25% off, which basically saved me $10. Oh, it is. It's still.
Copy that link.
Yeah, it's still showing the.
And when you check out, it'll offer you like
This great deal and that great deal. Just say no thanks at the bottom.
Or you may love the deal.
Right.
And go for it. Hey, Thrifty VG. And they're all by the same author. There's like at least a dozen books. There's a bunch of them.
From the same author?
Isn't it? No?
I know of 3 that they do.
Oh.
Let me find the wild foraging book. Because I don't know why, but it's a different website. Forager's Guide. It's a different site.
It's the same woman though.
I know, it's the same author.
So not all the books are though. Is that what you're saying?
Not all of these books, no.
Okay.
Like you're talking. See, for this one, it's showing $27.75 right now because it's the 25% off. You get the book plus a digital book, plus you get 3 bonus books with it for free. Digital books, right?
The bonus books are digital.
And they are great. It is a wilderness survival guide, 100 lost food items, and one of them is household remedies.
They're asking to hold it up.
Oh, sorry.
There's 2 of them. I'm gonna try to get them to where they don't. There's no glare. But Granny Karen, we have not done Vlogmas. We cannot make that commitment.
Not that we can't. It's tough.
Dr. Herbalist says, hello, may I share a fact on the birth of Jesus? Absolutely. Go for it.
I got the digital copy of all 12. Wait, what? 12?
Oh, she's talking to mine and Buddy Co.
Oh, he ordered one.
Tiny Tim. Hey, buddy.
That stinks. I like the digital book, but I wanted something hands-on.
Yeah, because when the internet goes down, because someday it will, we've still got the info.
Right.
Hey, Allison, good to see you. Talking to Lippy, she had internet for a little bit. Oh, nice. Cool.
Did they make it back home, Allison? Obviously, I'm sure they did, but I know they're staying in their camper for a little bit while they get some things situated. Cool deal, Henry. Yeah, I'm not crazy about digital books, but I will read them. The digital books that came with these are pretty cool. And I'm really considering printing them. One of them is only 39 pages, but it's got some pretty interesting info.
Allison said they're home and renovations are underway.
Awesome. Great.
Gray man prepping.
Oh. I was like, why are we shouting out colors?
If there's 57 exclamation points, that means she's excited to see somebody.
Well, that's always. You ever talk to Dawn? Like, it's always exciting.
I love it. There is no doubt when I see a comment.
I feel so special when I go into any live stream and Dawn's in there, because you get the all caps 39 exclamation points and usually like hearts and emojis. And
oh, wait, here's a good. I'm sorry to cut you off, but Living a Rogue Life just made an excellent point. You should add a magnifying glass to your book collection. I did, in case my eyesight gets bad or I lose my reading glasses.
Well, we need one.
That's
We
very
have
wise.
one, but Brett's eyesight.
My eyesight is getting bad. I told my captain that I can't read street signs anymore, but I have an appointment that I need to make, so he's gonna help me until I get my eyes fixed.
Well, yeah, we may have to start chunking aside some money.
Kate has to step out
to get awesome. Not a
God
problem,
bless you, Kate.
She said I may have to.
Oh, may have to. Oh, okay.
You don't. He
Dr.
doesn't.
Herbalist says, "Thank you. Jesus was born 6 months after the birth of John the Baptist. That puts Christ's birth around the 11th of September. That is correct. We only celebrate, and I don't see anything wrong with celebrating the birth of Jesus.
We should be celebrating every day.
This is true.
Is your finger healed up? Grammy Karen wants to know, how's your finger doing?
Yes, my finger is doing quite well.
It doesn't look like a lollipop anymore.
This whole side of it, actually, when the swelling went down, this whole side of it, like the top layer of skin peeled off. So I don't know what the heck was wrong with it, but it's all better now. I'd say it's probably 90%, not quite 100%.
And you got your tooth pulled last week.
I got a tooth pulled last week, the day before we went to Arkansas, actually. But it was a wisdom tooth at the top here that had broken, and it was sharp. And when I would chew, it was stabbing me in my lower jaw. So I was on a soft diet for a good 3-4 days until I got that taken out. And then we went to, then it was time for Thanksgiving. So I gorged myself. Totally not a good thing to do, but I did. So I gave you new skin on your finger. I like that. I like that a lot. A lot of cheater glasses around the house. Yeah, I got some, and it helps. Falling apart. Yes, definitely falling apart. And I don't like it. I used to be able to do so much more than I do now. And Amy and I were talking about that earlier today. By the time we were done, we spent 4 hours working on clearing some overgrowth. Mostly, I don't know if you're familiar with plants. Mostly Chinese privet and some small Chinese tallow trees and
some poison ivy.
So we had to, wash good.
I'm very allergic.
I was not sedated.
No, I would have definitely gotten a video of that. And it would have been unedited because I don't do all that. And he wouldn't have. So it'd have been the raw version.
Oh, Dawn is asking about Abby.
What about Abby?
Can you just say hi?
Hi.
Abby's feeding Chloe.
Where did you see that?
What did I see? What?
Dawn asking about Abby. Where?
Right there. She just said Abby ?
Oh, Abby's here.
Abby.
She is here. She's already in her pajamas. Oh, Dawn says hi with 39 exclamation points. I love it.
Macular pucker and the increased size. I see things in that eye. I see double if not wearing a patch. I've noticed that like my right eye seems lazy. Like it doesn't open as much as my left eye. I've noticed that. And that has started over the past probably 1.5 years. I had a bad infection in my right eye a few years ago. But I wear contacts, and when I'm on duty at the firehouse, I sleep with them in, and I have been for 12 years now. So who knows what kind of damage I'm doing to my
Albany
eyes.
Mountain just told me to wash with soap and baking soda to areas exposed to poison ivy so you don't get a rash.
I don't know.
I'm going to do that after the live stream because I have a little spot that's itching.
I've noticed I've got a spot right there that's a little itchy.
Oh no, it's like all up in the itchiness, and I am not touching it.
All up in the itchiness.
Okay, Lori is asking, Abby, what are you doing for your birthday? Probably working.
I know me and Shai talked about going with Charles and possibly doing our nails.
Oh, they're going to get their nails done, her and her sister.
That would be cool.
If we can find a day that I'm not working, because I'm going to take a lot of days off.
Yeah. Oh, Lori said our birthday. I forgot. She shares a birthday with you. Cool deal.
What is she doing for her birthday?
Why don't you come over here?
I'm in my pajamas.
And
Don't make her do that if she's not comfortable.
I'm also feeding the dog.
So Abby would like to know what you're doing for your birthday, Lori. Oh, she says, I don't know yet.
I don't think Abby knows yet. If she has a day off, she will probably go get her nails done with her sister.
Maybe Abby's sister, Cheyenne, can go pick you up and you can all go get your nails done.
12-year-old contacts might not be good for your eyes.
No, that's not what I said, Bo.
Okay, I'm going to go put these back over here and back into the darkness.
I change my contacts every 6 weeks. And that's the way my schedule falls. And it makes it easy for me to remember they're only supposed to be in for a month. But that just makes it easy for me. So anyway, I've gotten to where my right eye has sort of a double vision thing going on, where like the actual image is where it should be, and then there's like a lighter blurry image above that, if that makes sense. And it makes it really hard to focus on street signs and roads and stuff at night.
If it's itchy, make a paste with soap and baking soda and allow it to sit on the skin for a few minutes. It'll help dry up the rash blisters. Huh.
Interesting.
How did I not know this stuff? I'm like,
didn't ask Amanda.
Well, I am highly allergic to poison ivy, so I have to be very, very careful. The last time I got into poison ivy, I was probably a little bit younger than Abby, and I swelled up like a balloon and looked like the Michelin Man, and ended up with 4 shots of
Yes.
cortisone and steroids and all kinds of amazing wonderfulness.
I do clean my contacts daily. And when I'm not on duty, when I'm at home, I take them out, rinse them really well, like
That's
rub
cool,
them between my fingers and all that stuff, and then store them for the night.
Oh, you don't take your contacts out every night though.
No, not when I'm on duty.
Right.
I don't. Because when there's an emergency, I don't have time to fiddle around and put contacts in. We got to get on the truck and go.
That's because you.
Time for glasses, old man.
Oh, he's got glasses.
Well, see, the issue with glasses, that is an option. But with the SCBA mask that we wear for the air packs to go into a fire, if I don't have contacts in, then there's a pricey prescription lens that fits inside of the mask. And my eyesight
That
is so
has to
bad.
be changed every year with your prescription.
It has to go. Yeah. And my eyesight is so bad that when I would take the mask off, I can't see crap until I go get my glasses wherever they are. So that
So he'll never.
I would
find
rather look into LASIK and just corrective surgery and get it done.
Yeah.
I'd like to. Now, 12 years ago when I started with the fire department, I said, well, before too much longer, I'm going to have to look into LASIK to get mine done so I don't have to sleep in my contacts all the time. 12 years later, and we'll see about it eventually. And the same with that tooth that was in my jaw. So
Dawn says she's canning meat for her birthday.
David was so nearsighted he was legally blind. Then he got his cataracts fixed and became farsighted. Weird. Wow.
That's strange.
Another thing too that I've noticed
Is there still
about
coffee?
Can't you
Yeah.
just wear the throwaway lenses that you wear for 24 hours and toss out? You can, but they are more expensive. Go figure.
yeah, the ones that I have, I forget what they are. Like,
Oh, Lippy sent a message sending us our love,
oh, cool,
her love,
awesome.
through Allison.
Yeah, we love Lippy back.
I can't wait until Lippy and them kind of get situated and get things back
Um,
together. I know they're looking forward to that too.
I'm
Another-
looking at the screen, am
I don't know.
I think you are actually, like right in the edge. I can see your arm.
I?
Um, another interesting thing that I've learned about contacts is that they provide like a layer of protection on my eyes. Like,
They don't allow
There was-
your eyes to breathe the
there-
way that.
it's not where I'm getting at. There was one night that I went to a house fire that I didn't have my contacts in. I had glasses in because I don't remember why. Whatever the case, I had glasses on, so I took the glasses off, and I was getting ready to put on the SCBA mask and go into the house, even though I couldn't see. Of course, it doesn't really matter when the house is full of smoke. It's just pitch black anyway. It's not like on TV. Hey, Melinda, good to see you. Welcome. And that's when I noticed that smoke really bothers my eyes when I don't have my contacts in. Really, like it felt like something like sand was in there.
It's because your eyes are not used to being exposed to the air like that. They've got that protective cover.
Like snowflakes. It's so fragile. Oh boy,
You're such a tard.
I am.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway,
The price of LASIK has gone way down since we first started looking at it.
yeah, I think it was when we first started looking, it was like 1,500 a night, and it's come way down since then, I believe.
Yeah. The air dries out the eyes. Well, it's
Michael Farmer, hello and welcome.
it's a lot of it is because you're used to having that contact there, which is like an added layer of protection. So it's kind of like somebody that never walks barefoot.
Oh, that makes sense.
You have a layer of protection on your feet, being shoes, constantly. Well, then
Your
try
feet
to
get
walk.
sensitive.
Yeah, your feet are like super sensitive. Try to walk across a gravel road or something.
My friend David used to go barefooted everywhere. This dude was country.
I used
He
to walk
could-
barefoot everywhere.
He
but
could
no.
run middle of summer, Louisiana summer. He could run down the asphalt down the street barefooted. He could get to his road, which was gravel at the time, run and like slide stop on the gravel barefooted. This dude,
Thank you for coming, Kate. Enjoy your visit. We love you.
love you, Kate. This guy, we were going off into some tall brush for some reason, and this guy's barefoot, and like he stepped on something sharp, and he's like, "Ow!" Whatever it was took like 7 layers off the bottom of his foot, and it did not bleed. I don't know what in the world. All right, Melinda, there you go.
I don't
6
know
months.
why it's telling us that, but this is cool.
I love it.
It's never done.
It's a highlighted message. I think members can do that once per stream. I think I remember seeing that somewhere.
Oh, That's awesome.
Homestead Paradise, hello.
That's neat.
That's 2 cups of coffee. I gotta stop there. Actually says
It was a button. Oh, neat.
Right on. Another
That's
perk of being a
cool.
channel member. Love it.
That's awesome. I had no idea. That's the second one we've gotten like that tonight, and I was
So-
trying to figure out how it was happening.
We have 20 channel members as of right now. I should probably check to be sure.
Don't start.
Yeah, I'm not
flipping-
gonna mess with that.
Yeah, don't start.
But we
flipping
had-
through
we had
tabs, you're gonna mess
23.
things up.
And 3 of our members, unfortunately, had to.
Sorry.
3 of our members had to, unfortunately, let their membership go, which is fine. But all of them messaged to explain why, because they're all a little short on money during this time of the year. I told them all, no explanation necessary, but I do appreciate you reaching out. Whatever the case, we've still got 20 channel members, so we haven't lost any of the
I see that button on
custom
mine too.
emojis.
It says I see that button on mine too. It says free member milestone chat,
Cool.
and I think
Try it
it's
out. It's free.
I think it's once. Is it once per live stream or once per month?
I think. Oh, is it once per month? I don't know.
I don't know.
It should give you the.
Homestead Paradise. I added your grandson to the
It
prayer
should give you
list,
details before you.
and
click
that
it.
reminded me. Your cousin Joe, our screen printer.
Oh
His
yes.
son had surgery today. He was in an accident right after Hurricane Laura,
There you go.
and he broke his femur bone. They went in and did surgery shortly after the accident, and he's had metal rods in. The bone, for whatever reason, is not healing. It's not fusing back together.
So today they
went in and
they put a larger rod.
they put a larger rod, but they also did a bone graft.
Right. Okay.
So
Diggs. Thanks, bud. $10.
that's
Awesome.
I can't get it to do that on my phone, like an even number. It's always like $9.99, so I look like a cheapskate.
For whatever reason, on the phones, it's got
Looks like a
99
Walmart
cents
sale.
at the end.
I think it's once a month.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. I'm trying to figure out how to do the member post. He went into surgery this morning. I haven't gotten an update yet. I'm sure he's out of surgery by now, but
Sure.
I haven't reached out either. They've been at the hospital.
There you go.
That's a pretty hard surgery, and he's been through a lot of physical therapy, and he was just starting to kind of walk on it a little bit without a crutch or anything, and now he's back to square one again.
Yeah.
And it's taken him a little over a year to get to this point. So
which explains why he still wasn't walking right, because he wasn't healed.
Right. He's what, 20? 21. They're the same age as Cheyenne, huh?
No, I think they're Katie's age, which would make him
21.
21. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty tough. So his name is Steven for any of you.
Not Lawrence. That's an inside joke. They're twins, and we call them Lawrence and Not Lawrence. Because that all started because our daughter Katie couldn't remember his name, and she's like, "Hey, I saw Not Lawrence." I was like, "Oh, that's a funny name." Anyway, it's done.
Yeah. But Homestead Paradise reminded me to put him on the prayer list. I don't know why my foot itches. It's driving me nuts. We had some mosquitoes or something though, because I have more than just itchy spots of poison ivy. It's actually poison ivy or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Better
think
safe
it
than
might
sorry
be.
then. Hey.
Everybody's gonna play with it.
8 months works.
Nobody's
too.
gonna be able to do it for like the next month.
Right.
I'm not so dumb after all.
This is fun. I like this.
Oh man. That's pretty neat though. It's a good way for the members to get our attention.
Yeah.
That makes it pretty clear. That's awesome. Any other prayer requests that you guys have? Please continue to keep Kate in your prayers. And of course David's children. I think they are both on the West Coast. And not sure what all's going on there, but like who's going where, or if they're coming in, or I haven't really talked to Kate too much. She's really having a tough time, which is to be expected. And so please continue to keep her in your prayers. And if you can give a financial donation, the link is pinned at the top of the chat.
Yesterday was the first time I've been to my captain's neighborhood
I got you, Miss Patty.
since the tornado back in a few months ago. I forget. And
Thank you, Henry.
from Mike's house, if you go 3 houses over and then over one street, that house is rubble.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was that close. Lori says try a magic eraser on the poison ivy.
Huh. I have one of those.
Is that like real advice, or
I know that sounds
you
like
just
I would
being silly?
take all my skin off.
I'm curious.
I've taken like wallpaper off the
Well,
wall.
magic eraser is like a
It's a
micro
micro
scrubber.
scrubber, yeah.
So prep for it has the okay.
Gotcha.
All right, she's in our prayers. Thank you, Diggs. Hey, we got over 50 thumbs up tonight. How cool is that?
Wow. That's a lot of thumbs.
Oh, for sure, Anne Marie.
I did see that. Prayers for Miss Anna too.
Go ahead,
Today-
poison ivy tips.
Today would have been Joel's 17th birthday.
Joel was a friend of Abby's, a good friend of Abby's, who was unfortunately taken from this earth in a vehicle accident. And it was in his honor that 2 years ago, Abby chose to raise money for St. Jude's. St. Jude's. And Joel had a goal of raising $200 for St. Jude. Well, he passed away before he met that goal. And when we did the live stream, our viewers, you may have been there. I know Heirloom Permaculture was one for sure. Helped us to raise $1,200 to give to St. Jude's, which was really a beautiful thing. I can't seem to find Gil's comment.
It was bleach.
Bleach. Okay.
Yeah. To put bleach on it with a Q-tip.
Real advice for poison ivy: take a bleach bath, half cup in the tub.
Albany Mountain said magic eraser gave my daughter chemical burns when my husband tried to scrub marker off of her arm. I could see that.
I didn't know there was chemicals in it.
There isn't chemicals in it. I wouldn't think it. I would think that it's probably
like a micro road rash.
I was gonna say a massive carpet burn. So yeah.
Yeah.
I literally took wallpaper off the wall. There's not. I actually put
Oh, Mary Ruth, hello.
What's the name of that stuff?
What are you talking about?
What's the stuff I've been using on my face? Clear bottle.
Witch hazel?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I put witch hazel on it.
That was a guess.
Couldn't think of the name. And I put some on a cotton ball and just kind of lightly put it on there, and I just kind of held it for a minute because it's cooling and it helps with the redness and the inflammation. It didn't help so much with the itch, but a little bit of calamine lotion, the calamine clear. I put it on a Q-tip and rubbed it on there, and as long as I don't touch it, it doesn't itch.
Yeah, Henry was there when we did the.
Has anyone Googled what a magic eraser is made of? No. Aquaphor? That's like Vaseline. Why would you use that on?
Oh, that's what we used to use on the kids for diaper rash.
Yeah.
Aquaphor.
That's like a really.
Oh, Michigan Daffodil says she was there too. Yeah, of course you were. You guys have been our viewers for a long time. Our friends, I should say.
I'm gonna have to Google what's in a magic eraser now. I've used calamine. I use calamine clear because I don't want to look like a polka dotted zebra with all the pink spots from the calamine lotion. I would think that the heavy oil would hold those poison ivy oils in there.
Or help to spread it.
Right.
I don't.
Oh, you're all cut up though.
Yeah. That's not. Look at this hand.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to see through the gorilla hair, but
yeah, I've got hair on my arms like Robin Williams. Y'all ever noticed that about that guy? I sure do miss his comedy though.
Yeah, I know. Wash it off with something like Castile soap.
Benadryl cream.
Yeah, Benadryl, and that's what I was doing. I'm afraid of having a bad reaction like I did when I was a teenager.
Oh, duh. Look what Linda said. Wash, lotion, oil it up. You gotta wash the junk off first. Duh. Oh, Drops is here. It says juniper berry oil pulls poison.
Drops said that a while ago that they were here.
Oh,
like listening in the background. I caught that.
Sorry about that.
And
I did not notice.
Lurking in the background.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for lurking.
Thanks for lurking.
Magic erasers are made up of melamine foam, which has undergone heat compression to increase their durability. Explains.
Gil, an hour and a half. Once she starts saying goodbye, it takes an hour and a half for me to be able to click this thing off. So, just kidding. Gil, are you going live? Is that why you're asking? Because if you're going live, we need in.
Where do you see that?
Camp Patton Family Compound.
Oh.
How long are you going tonight?
Until we turn it off.
This woman.
Spray calamine. I gotta look for that. Yeah, I don't like the smell of bleach. So I was trying to do something like witch hazel because
Mary Ruth says, beautiful day in North Louisiana today, working the garden all day.
We worked outside.
It was a beautiful day here as
It
well.
was hot though.
In Southwest Louisiana.
It was pretty warm.
I certainly broke a sweat. I smelled like work.
Well, is that what that was?
Smelled like a roll of pennies in a ditch.
What exactly does that smell like? Wow.
You ever smelled a penny? It smells like funk.
Because it's been in people's pockets and
You have to.
couch cushions.
You've counted change and then you smell your fingers. You have to. Everybody does. You know what that smells like.
No.
You don't know what change smells like.
On the table, but I don't smell my fingers. That's no.
Okay.
Yeah,
People are like,
okay.
People are like, all right, we're leaving. Bye.
Never smelled pennies.
What happened?
it's not normal.
What's not normal?
Smelling your fingers.
Don't you want to know if your fingers stink?
I mean,
Wash
yeah.
them.
Do you smell your fingers after you wash them?
Yeah, because it smells like soap.
So you smell your fingers.
Yes, but I don't smell my hands after touching other people, especially money. That's like a big OCD thing to me.
Don't tell me you don't smell your fingers if you smell your fingers.
Brett be a sniffer. Hey, Sean.
Just in time to throw in a nose joke. I love it.
Oh man, that's great. That was perfect timing. He's probably been here the whole time waiting on that moment. Oh man.
I love this. Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
no.
No, I'm going to hide that one. Sorry, drops. Sorry, can't let that one through.
Hello, Sean. That was perfect timing, by the way.
All right.
All right. Yeah, we're going to have to head out because Gil is going live, right?
Any more prayer requests? Real quick. Last minute prayer requests. Last call.
Stringfield makes a soap that cures poison ivy. Jewelweed. See, I couldn't find jewelweed here. I don't think we have it here.
I don't exactly know how to identify it. I knew that jeweled weed is a treatment for poison ivy. I just don't know that we have it.
I'm going to have to get with Stringfield, though, because
It is true.
30 minutes. Got 30 minutes to quit.
You're gonna take all that 30 minutes to say
No,
goodbye.
I'm not. I might. I'll try not to. But if there's any more prayer requests,
Kentucky Survival 76.
yeah, I'm gonna have to get with Teresa about that poison ivy soap.
Unfortunately,
because,
we're saying goodnight. So sorry.
We've been on for what, an hour and a half? Huh?
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to
Ooh.
say goodnight. We need to say goodnight. Say goodnight.
I know.
You're not saying goodnight.
I was reading the chat. I'm sorry. I need to talk to Teresa about some jewelweed soap. That is pretty cool. Have a great night, everyone. We will. When are we going live again?
I
know Thursday night. Thursday night, 7 Central.
Wednesday next week.
Oh, it'll be Wednesday.
Because I work the Thursday. So next week it's going to be Wednesday. We may try to throw in another live stream before that. See what we can do.
We shall see.
So
for sure, we'll see you guys next week. We love you. Stay safe and stay prepped.
good night. God bless.